Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Jen J. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, hey girl, hey. Today's video is going to be on this makeup look. Typically I don't do, bold eyes like this, but I really have fun creating it. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. Before we get into this video though, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified every single time your girl uploads a new video. Also follow me on Instagram for more hair tips, makeup tips, skincare tips. If that sounds like your thing, follow me over there. So without further ado, let's dive right into this makeup look. We are going to start with Makeup Forever Pore Minimizing Primer. When you're using a pore minimizing primer, you don't want to swipe it over your skin. You want to tap it in, especially in the areas where you feel like you have enlarged pores. For me, it's my cheeks. It's always been a problematic area for me. This is where I get most of my breakouts. So I'm going to tap that right in so that I can fill in the pores, you know what I mean? I don't have so much of a problem with texture for the rest of my face, but right here on my cheeks is my problematic area, but there is a primer for that. So I'm happy with that. Moving on to the foundation, we're gonna go in with NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This has been my foundation of 2020. I'm not gonna lie, honestly it's the only foundation I feel like I used all last year, and it's still giving me life this year. So it's a buildable full coverage foundation. For me, I just really love the texture. I love how it makes my skin glow without making me feel really cakey. The shade that I'm using is Macao, and last year it was technically like half a shade too dark for me, but ever since I went to Mexico, it's perfect. It's perfect. So I'm so happy that it works so well. It just really gives me this flawless base, you guys. So this is 3 pumps of the foundation, and typically I am pretty happy with that. You still see a little bit of texture, obviously. You still see a bit of my hyperpigmentation on my cheeks, but you know what? Hyperpigmentation has never killed anybody. I'm okay with my skin looking skin-like, you know? We're gonna move on to the concealer. So these concealers are new, and I can't believe I've never tried them. They're the Born This Way concealers. So I got 2 different colors. I'm going to use this one as a highlight color, and I also have a darker color in Toffee, and this is meant to be my contour color. They're both honestly so good and so creamy. I'm so excited. The lighter color is Butterscotch. What I like about this concealer is that they are hydrating. I'm really big on hydrating products personally. And girl, this is a full coverage. It's a multi-purpose concealer as well, so you can use it for a variety of things, to highlight, to contour, to conceal any marks that you have, etc. I mainly just use it to highlight and contour. I kind of feel like I should have gotten a darker shade when it comes to this contour color, but I just like how it makes me kind of like glowy. It's not too harsh. It doesn't look like I'm going to Instagram or anything. Very wearable. So I've been using it and I've been loving it. And because it's such full coverage, it takes care of any imperfections that the foundation did not get. I'm using the same Beauty Blender wet sponge that I used before, and I'm just going to spend a good amount of time just blending that out. This is where makeup becomes fun. You want to make sure that you are blending your makeup, okay, from all directions. But yeah, if you are going to wear makeup, you might as well do it right. And when it comes to blending, that's where you get it right. Oh, you guys see that? It's such a beautiful color too. All right, so there we go. I think that looks pretty good. It melted right into my skin. I really have been enjoying these concealers, you guys, and I can't believe I've never tried them. They're not new, but where have I been? I don't know. So moving on to powder, we are going to set the foundation and concealer with Fenty Beauty. So this is their Instant Retouch setting powder. It's a super fine, weightless formula. Y'all know Rihanna did us right with this one. So I'm just going to press it right under my eyes. I'm not so much going to bake or anything, but I do use just a little excess powder and blend that in. So right under the eyes. I also set my eyelid while I'm at it, just getting it ready for my eyeshadow. I'm basically going to set all the areas that I added the concealer. When you work in small areas or small sections doing your makeup, I find that it turns out a lot better. You're really giving, you know, your face the attention that it deserves versus rushing through it. My motto is, if you don't have time to do your makeup, don't wear makeup. So for the rest of my face, I'm actually going to go in with my old trusty bronzer. I'm sure you guys are sick of seeing this product. I'm going to set the rest of my face with that. It's a little bit darker than my skin tone, and it just gives this nice contour look without it looking very harsh. And because my head is wrapped right now, when I take off my head wrap, I am going to have to blend that into my hairline. Again, blending is key, okay? We're not trying to look crazy out here, even though we're not really going anywhere. We're still trying to look cute at the house. While I'm at it, I'm going to, you know, contour the nose a little bit, just mainly this area. I found that it just really snatched your face when you contour the top part of the bridge of your nose. You don't even need to drag it. Just honestly, once you hit that spot up there, it looks really good. And I also like to use the contour color as a transition color, even before I go in with my eyeshadow, just to blend everything. Boom. How we're looking? We're looking pretty good, I think. So for eyeshadow, I did something for my birthday. I gave myself, you know, a few gifts from Jen to Jen. One of the gifts that I got included obviously the concealers, but also this palette. This is a Pat McGrath palette, you guys. OMG. She is expensive, but she is so beautiful. I've always wanted one of those, and instead of sitting around waiting for someone to buy it for me, I got it for Jen. She is beautiful, you guys. All of the colors are beautiful, and it's funny that I got something so bold because I typically do a lot of neutral looks, and there's a lot of bold colors in here that I guess I'm gonna have to use. I'm gonna try to not make today's look neutral, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know, the way I'm set up, I do a lot of neutral looks. We're using mahogany as a transition color in our crease. The colors are so pigmented, and you can tell the quality is there. I get it that it's not in everyone's budget to spend so much money on an eyeshadow, and to be honest, it probably isn't in mine either, but it was my birthday. I'm also gonna use the same color under my eyes. All right, so that looks pretty good, and now we're gonna move on to what's the color name? Saturnalia, I think that's how you say it. That's the color. We're moving with her, okay? And she is bold. She's a shimmery red. Oh, child. Okay, Jennifer. I like it already. I'm not necessarily trying to cut the crease. I'm just placing the color down. Oh, I just peeped myself in the camera. I'm not trying to cut my crease or anything. I'm just placing the color all over my lid for now, and then we're gonna have to blend later. Very pretty. Now I'm gonna go back with my blending brush and mahogany and blend the two colors together. Typically, you have to use your fingers to get, you know, a higher color payout with a lot of eyeshadow palettes, but this one you don't even have to do that. All right, so that looks pretty good. For my inner corners, I am going to use a different color because why not? The color that I'm going to be using is called Galactic Gold, and I'm just going to go right in the inner corners with that one and spread it out a little bit just because it's so pretty. That looks pretty good. We are moving on. We've done enough blending. Moving on to eyeliner. I'm using this eyeliner by Sigma. So we changed eyeliner because the other one was drying out, not keeping up with us. We have the Black Radiance eyeliner. Bold and Sexy is the name. There we go. The last thing you want when you're doing your eyeliner is an eyeliner that's going to dry out on you and give you problems. It's already a difficult enough task. All right, so I messed up a little bit, but it's okay. I'm not going anywhere. The eyeliner I'm using is a magnetic eyeliner. I got it off Amazon. I promise you guys, I will make it my life purpose to like everything that I'm using today in the description bar below. Magnetic eyeliner have changed the game for me. I just don't know if I'll ever go back to glue. I'm sure they're better quality than the ones that I'm using today, and I do want to invest at some point, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to go back. So I'm going to let my eyeliner dry. So we'll move on to our cheeks. So for our cheeks, we're using the Black Radiance Brick House blush. Ever since I got this one, that's the only one I've been using. It's just, it looks so good on my skin tone, and I can't put it down. Plus, I feel like it'll be very fitting with this eye that we got going. And I don't like to use too much, but you know, just a good amount so that it shows up on camera. Doesn't that look so pretty? I think it looks really pretty. Before we move any further, I realized I didn't do anything to my eyebrows, and they do look a little janky. So I don't typically have to do too much to my eyebrows because I have them microbladed / powder brows. However, with this pandemic, I haven't been able to get them done or retouched. So it's been over a year actually since I retouched them. So it's about time. So I'm just gonna line them up. The good thing though with having them done is that I don't have to figure out the shape. The shape is already there. I just have to darken them up. Now the pencil that I'm using, I don't know if I'll be able to find it and link it for you guys. It's so old. There's nothing left. But that's because I showed it a lot of love over the years. If I can still find it, I will link it. Let's actually put on our eyeliners before we forget. So like I said, the good thing with eyeliners, magnetic eyeliners, is that honestly, once your eyeliner dry, all you have to do is put your liner on. Like it's crazy. It's crazy how fast you can do this. It's on. It is on, you guys. A quick hit of mascara. The mascara that we're using is also by Black Radiance, the Bold and Sexy collection. Just right at the roots. Honestly, this is just to blend my own lashes with the fake lashes, because otherwise you'll be able to tell, you know, that my lashes are not as black. My bottom lashes looks a little naked, so I'm going to hit it one time with this black pencil by Il Makiage. And then we'll also use a little bit of mascara as well. All right, ooh, who is this? We need to do our lips though, and also highlight. So let's do lips first, or should I highlight first? Let's highlight first. For my highlight, Global Glow by MAC. I know it's an all-time favorite and I use it all the time. I also like the Fenty one. Maybe I should use the Fenty. We'll use Fenty. So we're going in with a Sigma brush. We are using Mo Honey just to hit the high points of the face. It's easy to go overboard with highlighting, and I personally like to go overboard with it. We'll see what happens today. I don't know. We like a glow over here, okay? You see this? You see this highlight? I know you see it. I'm also going to pop it in the high point of my brow, so right up here. Now we can do our lips. So of course we're lining our lips with MAC Chestnut. This has been a staple, you guys, a staple for me. So because my eyes are not as neutral as I usually do them, I think I'm going to do a neutral lip. I think I'm on the fence about these 3 Fenty lip creams. I think I'll probably go with Cookie Jar. I also have this one, which is more of a reddish tone, but I think I want to keep the lips neutral. We'll go with Cookie Jar. Cookie Jar is such a pretty neutral, you guys. Look at it. You see this? Do we like it? I may go over it with Fenty Glow. Just why not? Very pretty. Last thing that's left to do is to set our face. We need to set our makeup so that it stays put, it doesn't move around, and it lasts longer. Isn't she so pretty? Such a nice glowy look. I live for these kind of looks, you guys. I live for it. I think she looks pretty pretty. I'm gonna take off my head wrap, and I'm gonna show you that I desperately need to blend everything into my hairline. Yes, baby hair on fleek a little bit. And that is it. This is the makeup look for today. The eyes are a little bit more bold than I usually do, but I really love it. I love this new palette, you guys. All the products, to be honest, that I'm using today, I like. So everything will be linked down below. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.